Siemaneczko wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, a to jest kolejny odcineczek z Dreamfall Chapters. Dotarliśmy do domu Abnaxuxa, chyba on tak się nazywał. Co my musimy zrobić? Poszukaj wskazówek dotyczących purpurowych gór. Okej. Fajna chatka, przyjemna.
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them.
Ja nie pamiętam, kiedy ostatni raz przeczytałem jakąś książkę. Ostatnio zacząłem czytać książkę żony mojego kuzyna, która wydała książkę podróżniczą. Bardzo fajna, ale przeczytałem 35 stron i później już mnie oczy bolały. Mamy tutaj jakąś księgę.
Oh, that's interesting.
Kliknij na symbol równowagi, by zobaczyć, co wybrali inni gracze. Schowaj księgę, zaatakuj.
Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
Kto to jest w ogóle? Co to jest za gościu? Przyznaj rację. Brian Westhouse? Kto?
He's right. This is a very odd coincidence. I remember him from my last visit to Markuria. I have no memory of this man.
I teraz pytanie. Skoro pojawiła się opcja Brian Westhouse, to znaczy, że Zoe musi go znać, ale ja kompletnie nie pamiętam tego człowieka, nie pamiętam poprzedniej części z Dreamfalla. Może jednak wybiorę opcję kto? Może mi przypomni, kim on
I
jest.
have no memory of this. I'm sorry, who are you?
You don't remember me. Granted, it's been a while, but I would have thought that...
Oh, please don't take it personally. I had some medical issues. I forgot everything that happened here. There are still huge gaps. I've tried my best to remember, but yeah, massive gaps.
Understandable. Well, we helped each other out the last time you were here. We even shared an airship ride to the Dark People's Library. That's where you vanished on us, into thin air. To be honest, I've been wondering where you went off to. I just never expected to find you here, of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Klucz zdawkowo.
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet.
No właśnie, i tu się pojawia problem, ponieważ ja kompletnie nie pamiętam, kim jest ten gościu. Jeżeli faktycznie pojawił się w poprzedniej części, to pewnie miał jakieś znaczenie w grze. Ale ja nie pamiętam tego gościa i chyba jednak wybiorę opcję zdawkowo. Nie ufam mu.
I'm not sure I want to tell... I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxus himself vanished a decade ago.
Abnaxus, ciekawość.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him, but...
Hehe, ja mu nie ufam.
I
was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
No okej, ale co ja mam znaleźć? Celów żadnych nie mam. Tu leży jakaś karteczka. Okej, mamy jakąś notatkę.
Interesting.
Kolejna notatka. Czyli mamy już 2. Myślę, że powinny być tu jeszcze jakieś. Okej, wejdźmy na górę, zobaczmy, co tutaj będzie. kolejne książki.
Obnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
Czymś. Mamy kolejną notatkę. Może przyjrzymy się im.
Looks like a handwritten note.
Czy coś jeszcze mamy w tym pomieszczeniu? To jakieś fajne świecidełko. Książki, 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 same książki. Może ten gościu nam powie coś na temat tych notatek.
And it was right here under my nose.
Here's another note.
On the matter of the kin and the approaching war of the balance. By Jove, this is the information we've been looking for. I can't believe it was right here all this time. Your help has been invaluable, Zoe. I'm in your debt.
Ale kim jest ten gościu?
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? There it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
Okej, dowiedzieliśmy się coś o jakimś plemieniu. Wypadła też kolejna notatka.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnaxus means old Roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this Soul Stone is important.
Po tym, co ten gościu mówi, zaczynam mu coraz bardziej ufać. Znał April.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
I'm sure Obnaxus won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
Mamy cele zaktualizowane. Kiedy skończysz, wróć do miasta poszukać Ropera Claxa.
The War of the Balance.
Okej, chyba możemy się wrócić do miasta.
Something concrete.
I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnoxious isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
Mam się zgodzić czy odmówić?
It doesn't look like Brian's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay. He might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnoxious's abode.
Okej, jak już mówiłem, nie ufam temu gościowi do samego końca. Sprawia dobre wrażenie, wydaje się miły, obeznany, znał April, ale może po prostu chce wykorzystać to, że my nie pamiętamy, kim on jest, przeciwko nam, dlatego odmówię.
He might have... I'm sorry, I don't think I can let you stay in here.
I'm not sure I need your permission.
I...
Only joking. I understand. I'll take my leave now, Miss Castillo. I certainly hope we'll see each other again soon.
No i w sumie dobrze. Wiecie, ja też kiedyś wielu ludziom zaufałem, byłem naiwny i po prostu wykorzystali to przeciwko mnie. Dlatego staram się być teraz ostrożny w podejmowaniu każdej decyzji. Może gościu by faktycznie nam pomógł. Dowiedziałby się czegoś ciekawego. Ale nie ufam mu, niech idzie w swoją stronę, ja idę w swoją stronę. Dowiedziałem się to, co powinienem się dowiedzieć i tyle.
Didn't you say something about a wizard and a puppet show?
Nope.
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow.
Oh, right! Roper Clax's Fingerlings! Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
No dobra, po raz kolejny będziemy iść za krukiem. Znajdź paluszki. Fajna nazwa. Cały czas myślę o tym kolesiu. Czy faktycznie my go znamy? Chyba w tą stronę poleciał kruk. Okej, przechodzimy przez bramę. Troszeczkę to miasto się zmieniło, odkąd graliśmy Kijanem. Jest Roper Clax.
If you seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today, only...
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Talk, Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Paluszki.
It's an odd name for a children's puppet show. The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all children and critics alike. Gilbert Grutton of the Daily Markurian called my show simply astonishing and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the Fingerlings represent a revolution in finger puppeteering, or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending. The women in particular are quite ecstatic about it. Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
O czym on w ogóle gada? O palcówce, że kobiety są zachwycone. O ja. Nie chcę myśleć, co on faktycznie robi z tymi pacynkami.
This has to be the right man. You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you?
I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
April Ryan.
Didn't he and April have some sort of confrontation? Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan? Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bit...
The brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it, and helped me put my sorceress past behind me.
How could I possibly forget?
Więcej o April.
He's obviously got some issues with April. I'd be curious to learn more. So, about April.
Why does everyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't...
No, I must apologize. You see, April and I had some disagreements in the past. I'm past that now. I'm a different person. As for April Ryan, I hear she suffered an ignoble death at the hands of our Azadi benefactors. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
Ten gościu ewidentnie nie przepadał za April Ryan.
I might as well get right to it, seeing as his show is about to begin. Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be?
That was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that
Bitch. Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
the Yaga, the wicked witch of the north, as these simpletons call her, as if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a...
Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theater. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show. Yes. Toodaloo.
Dziwny ten gościu, naprawdę.
Yes, here we go. This is gonna be so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and... well, humans... And you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch, just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved fingerlings, handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey, hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
No i goście został
Can't
aresztowany.
believe that they arrested him. What a travesty.
Porozmawiaj z Krukiem. Skoro tu przyleciał, no to jakbyśmy mieli z nim nie porozmawiać.
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily. Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
Czyli Krug ma jakiś plan, musimy dotrzeć do Riverwood.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Markuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
Okej, czyli jedziemy do Riverwood. Będziemy musieli się zmierzyć z jakąś jagą. Nie wiem dlaczego każda wiedźma, czy to w bajce, czy w grze, nazywa się Jaga.
How much longer will this journey take? Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor.
Przeproś, śpi.
If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance to create a bond between us. We're on a mission. This is neither the time nor place to make peace with Liko. We already fight side by side. That's our bond. Besides, I'm tired.
Wiecie co, jeżeli naprawdę Kiana męczą wyrzuty sumienia za to, co zrobił, to wydaje mi się, że fajną opcją by było przeprosić Liko. Może te relacje się między nimi jakoś poprawią.
If there was ever... I'm sorry about your father. I know that may not amount to much now, but I was a different person then. I was blind to the possibility that there could be more than one truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I left an innocent man behind to die during my escape from Friar's Keep. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I only caused him more pain. When I visited his widow, she only had hate for me. She couldn't understand my reasons for doing what I did. I killed the warden. And for what? For justice? For revenge? Jakai's aunt was sentenced to death. I don't see how the warden's death can make up for that. And I worry about Jakai. I watched Balse Bakim bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic portal. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Have I repaid that debt? Shepard believes so. But many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die? And then I stood and watched you kill an ally because of what I revealed of her past. And I did absolutely nothing to prevent it. If I could go back in time... What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Liko, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes. Those deaths never leave me. No words can undo these deeds. There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed. But I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Liko.
I know. When you arrived from Friar's Keep, I wanted you dead.
Really? I couldn't tell.
And people say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
We've been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, and your immortal soul. Because you believe they're misguided. It cannot be easy being hated and feared by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. I may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you, Kian. And I trust you.
Okej, myślę, że o to nam mniej więcej chodziło. Odpowiedz poważnie, zbagatelizuj.
Intolerant shit.
Too harsh?
You may have a point.
Anyway, I'm exhausted. All this male camaraderie takes its toll. Keep to your side of the hold, or I may accidentally stab you in my sleep.
Okej, moi kochani, w tym miejscu kończymy ten odcineczek. Dzisiaj taki troszeczkę krótszy, ale mam nadzieję, że wam się podobał. Dzięki wielkie, trzymajcie się i do usłyszenia. Piona!